Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of a crap week of football. I tell you that for free. And I swear down, it might have been one of the worst derbies I've ever seen in my entire career.
In your
it's
career,
in my career.
In your entire career. So that would mean in the last 3 years.
No, I mean my life.
Right, so not your career.
Yeah, my career of my life. Of watching football. That was shite. That was crap. No, honestly, that actually goes down probably top 3 worst games I've seen all season.
Bro, there was a reason why I've been asleep since then. I wanted to sleep during the derby. It was absolutely shocking. The quality of football. It was like watching the Chuckle Brothers. To me, to you, to me, then to you. Then it was literally, and that was the mistakes. United were making a mistake. City were instantly making a mistake, giving the ball back. Quality of football was absolutely fucking
battle
shocking.
Of the pensioners.
Bro, it was you know what it was, Nat? You know what it actually was, yeah? It was like, by the way, this isn't even scripted because it's like a fucking KDB testimonial. It was like a KDB testimonial. The fucking... Yeah, bro. Are we starting with it now, by the way?
Yeah, man. I'll go straight into it. There's nothing
I'll go straight into it, yeah. Firstly, I'm going to say the one positive for me, and the one positive for me as a City fan was I got to see Vardy and Diaz for the second game in a row as a defensive partnership and second clean sheet. So the whole Vardy or Diaz thing, the fact we're going to keep getting to see that. Apart from that, right, any City fans watching this, most of you now know, it's what we call Unks FC, right? We had a feeling when we saw KDB, when we saw Bernardo Silva, when we saw Kovacic, when we saw Foden, all rested on Tuesday or Wednesday against Leicester. We knew what was happening. We knew they were starting. And they started. Hooks, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Are you like the Black James Bond or something?
Yeah, because obviously doing it. Foden moving that 007.
Hold on, bro. We'll move on to... You know what? Let's leave Foden separate to Unks FC, yeah? Because 100%. But he's part of it. Foden's the one member of Unks FC that is not an uncle, yeah? But he's moving like Unks FC. And like I said, I was happy to see the partnership at the back that I saw. But moving forward, apart from Marmoush, yeah, why midweek we played against Leicester? I know it's only Leicester, but the speed we were moving the ball at was so much better. The fluidity was so much better. Doku on the pitch, Savio on the pitch, Grealish on the pitch, Marmoush on the pitch. Today, yeah, it's sad to watch City move the ball so fucking slowly. And if we're being honest, yeah, the only difference today between the City that was shit back between, October and January, and today was the fact that we had Diaz and Vardy as centre-backs. Because apart from that, it was the same shit. Moving the ball so slowly. And I'll be honest, yeah, I don't know who people thought were the better team today. If you're a biased United fan, you'd probably say United. If you're a biased City fan, you'd probably say City. And if we go with possession, we had more possession. I think United were more threatening today, and I think we were lucky to get out there with a point. If I'm being completely honest, at no point when apart from what chance did we have?
Foden.
Right. So I'm trying to think what chances we had that. I was I think you might have been worried.
Foden?
No, probably the Marmoush shot from outside of the box, yeah? Because when Foden was still on goal, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm saying, yeah? I've been saying all week, Foden, yeah, is not in form, right? He's so fucking out of form and been out of form all season, right? We're trying to find some form as a football club. Why are we trying to play it into form when we haven't got form ourselves? Because this is the issue now. You have to drag Foden by, the 65th minute. That ain't helping his confidence. His confidence is even more rocked today. I'm sorry, bro, but he had the crowd chanting shit that I'm not even going to say about his mum, yeah? That's not going to help his fucking confidence. That's not going to help his confidence. It just, for me, yeah.
I was trying about
since January, I've been getting happier and more positive about my club. Today,
you know what my thing is about Foden?
I-
Do you know what my thing is about Foden?
By the way, last thing, then I'm going to hand over to you lot. As well as Foden, yeah, like Pep, us unks, us content creators that are also unks, yeah. Me, Steve, Martin, Tony, Nobbins, although he's not quite an unks yet, he's one of them. We are all trying our fucking best to defend you, Pep, yeah, and tell everyone, give him time, chill out on Pep. Bro, stop this blind faith in the old guard, please, yeah, because it's fucking crippling us. It's crippling us, man. Listen, I'm not, and by the way, I'm not here saying Pep out or any of that dumb shit, yeah, but, bro, stop having this faith in these old players, man. Like, they're legends. Let them be legends, yeah, because they're not doing it on the pitch no more. They're not. It's frustrating. And yeah, I look, shit game today. It's sad as a City fan. Cass is a United fan. You lot are shit, but you lot have been shit, yeah. It's sad to see this City team that was so fucking beautiful to watch involved in shit games of football. Because today, that was just shocking, man. Go on, now you can cook Foden. I ain't got nothing to defend him apart from, you know, what he's done. That's all. What he's done is all that I can use to defend Foden. I can't defend him this season.
So my thing with Foden is, yeah, if I was Pep Guardiola, yeah, I would have shot him the minute that his mum got chiefed up. And
Yeah.
I would have sold him immediately. You get what I'm saying? If you can't back your mum in the war, then who can you fight for? If you can't fight for your mum, then who can you fight for?
Who's going to be under the crowd? Can you imagine?
You're not going to fight for your mum. How can I expect you to fight for the badge on the pitch? Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I just remembered. This is one of these shows, isn't it? I thought you were going to say something serious, Hooks. Fuck me.
I'm sorry. To me, yeah, that's very serious. Because if a man can't fight for his mum, yeah, I don't know how he's fighting for a team on the pitch, bro. So, and it's evident, yeah, because 007, yeah. You might, when he walks out onto the pitch, they might start playing some theme tunes because it's looking crazy. But by the way, all I'm going to say on the game, yeah, is I watched up until the 22nd minute, yeah, and everything in my heart and soul and just inner fiber told me, you have to go and do something else. It's not worth it. So I went, you know what, bun this, I'm going to go cook dinner, yeah. I went down, I cooked dinner, I came back up. 60. Why is cooking dinner a pause?
No, it isn't, but going down is. Anyway, carry on.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it depends what you're going down. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I put the pause in there. Anyway.
So, and then I come back upstairs, yeah, 67th minute, yeah, it was still 0-0. I can't account for 45 minutes of the game, but I missed absolutely nothing.
Did he miss the mad thing? Did he miss anything?
No, I don't think so.
I missed nothing.
Oh,
mate, you did miss Garnacho's howlers of misses.
You missed City making mistakes and moving the ball slowly, and you missed Garnacho missing fucking overlaps.
But you know what? I'm gonna say the last bit I caught of the game. What I will say, I think Bruno had a good game from what I saw. I think he had a good game. Bruno had
maybe. I think
Xerxes, yeah. He was doing some nice things. He looked positive. I liked what I saw from him. And a lot of Man United fans ain't going to like this. But you see Garnacho?
He's shit.
He's making some positive... He's like a positive piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Garnacho?
Yeah, but do you know why I say this, yeah?
I hear you.
I would much rather have someone on my team that's always trying. Like, you're in a bad spot and he always tries. Yeah, be it as it may, maybe the end product is not there. He's sort of like Martinelli.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Bob. Mad thing is, I do hear it.
There. The decision making isn't always there, but from minute 1 to minute 90, whatever it is, he's always leaving blood, sweat, tears on the pitch, and that's what you need in your club sometimes.
Wait, Hooks, you know what? You know where I think you're spot on with it, yeah? Is prime example is a player that I felt should have started. I think anyone that watched the game felt it was calling out for was Doku should have been on the pitch, yeah, from the start. Because Doku, because Doku has, and I hear what you're saying, because Doku will he'll try. He's trying to fucking create something, yeah? Not just doing the same melodical or whatever the term is, pass. Bro, and I hear it. The Garnacho thing I do hear. He'll frustrate the shit out of you, but at least he's getting you off your seat at times. Yeah.
You see Garnacho, yeah? But Garnacho is he's only really a problem because everybody else is shit as well.
No, he's just
you know what? Again,
I've had enough.
Hooks, do you know where he's right, Cass? Because the key thing is there was a moment pretty early on in the game, yeah, and we actually spoke on it when Garnacho made a run, right? Someone overlapped him.
Dorgu probably.
Yeah.
He didn't use him.
No, he did use him.
Once.
Right? He used him and Dorgu did fuck all, and I said to you, now he won't use him again because he's thought, well, I've used you. You did fuck all. Now I'm just going to take everything into my own hands.
He overhit the pass,
but
he used it once and we created a chance. Like
Dorgu,
he done it once for Dorgu, yeah, and he created a chance. If you remember, he put it across the box and someone didn't finish it off. I think it was actually Xerxes Edison saved it.
But it was the first time he used Dorgu early on in the game. Dorgu didn't do anything with it, and I said to you, now he ain't going to use him again because in Garnacho's head, you're shit at crossing, therefore I'm going to cut inside you now,
I saw much better link up from Højlund than I saw with Garnacho and Dorgu. Them lot can't play together. Yeah. Garnacho, at one point, by the way, Xerxes back post. Guess what he does? He cuts inside and he shoots and he doesn't even hit the fucking target. The guy's a scrub, super scrub. You know what? Super Saiyan scrub. Dragon Ball Z, his hair would actually be glowing, bro, blonde, you would see aura around that shit or whatever the fuck that is, chi, whatever. He is super shit.
I think
the thing is, no, he's not a scapegoat.
Who?
He's not a scapegoat. I watch this guy week in, week out and doesn't play as a team player. The difference in team. There's no I in team. Ever heard that bullshit? I swear down, it's only in this fucking country, people love effort. I swear down, if it was Italy, the fucking, the super dons, the super fans, they'll be going onto the pitch saying, "What the fuck are you doing?" They'll pull man up.
He was there.
No, sorry, I can't pull Cass up for that. Cass, no, hold on, Dej, 1 second, Cass. You know where you're wrong with that? You know where you're 100% wrong with that,
You're crying to the fans.
Cass, let me finish. This is proof you're wrong,
What?
Because there is a player that you said all of this shit about at your football club. He went to Italy. He went to Italy, and the super fans fucking love him.
But guess what he's doing?
But super fans love effort.
Yeah, but guess what he's doing? Guess what he's doing? He's scoring.
But bro, you told me they've been complaining. They love him.
Yeah, guess what he's doing? He's scoring and assisting, and they're winning.
But bro, they love effort. He's working hard. Like Italy, like people that work hard.
He plays up front and he's getting goals and assists with Lukaku, and they are winning and they are top of the league. I've got a scrub running, and he's not even shooting a ball on target. They love super scrub. I promise you now, Dusty Ballers get absolutely ripped apart in Italy.
Bro.
And France, they're scared of them in France.
Bro, maybe in France, not in Italy. Italy, they love hard work.
The manager can't get the best.
By the way, Deji, I got a clip of you 6 months ago calling Man City shit. You was onto something.
Thank you. Can I politely interject? There were a number of things that was mentioned in the last 13 minutes that I want to just quickly touch on. So, that talks about the legends. And today's game reminded me of a very famous movie called Legends of the Fall. If you haven't seen it, go and see it, watch it. Today's game, because I feel like we're deflected here. So I really want to bring us back in focus. This was rubbish. This was watching Portsmouth against Plymouth, back of the South Coast. I've never seen so much stuff and rubbish in my life.
What was that?
All this nitpicking on players, Garnacho, we're clutching at straws here. For me, I've always talked about the Prem being the best league in the world. After that, I've given the crown to La Liga. After that woeful and dusty performance.
Hold on, bro. How are you seeing City and United as the judgment for the Premier League, though? It's not. It's not at the moment.
If you're being real, was equivalent to the battle of the South.
But bro, hold on. But bro, what are you doing? But Deji, I agree with you. But how at the moment are you using Manchester City v Manchester United as the marker for the Premier League? It is not. We're fourth. Sorry, we're fifth, and you're 13th, bro. What are we doing? Like, bro, that's like when you play. That's like when you play fucking Bournemouth, saying that's how we're going to judge the Premier League. We don't judge the Premier League.
The Premier League's not the best league in the world
it's
at
not,
the moment.
but you can't judge it based on today.
No, but overall, the quality of the Premier League is shit. By the way, Mott's will come in there, G, and go on an insurgence about, you know, oh, it's funny how we win the league, but the league is bare shit and all that. So I don't want to hear that Crimea River bollocks, yeah?
No,
I hear it,
we can't. I hear it, but we can't be judging City v United. No, what today showed is actually what today showed, yeah, is the quality of City and the quality of United. Let's not put this on the Premier League, bro. Put it on my club. Put it on his club. Don't put it on the Premier League.
We have to. I'm sticking it on the Prem on the basis that, you know, your two clubs are, you know, some of the biggest two.
Yeah, we own over half of the Premier Leagues. Yeah,
and for me, it was a disgraceful and damning indictment of what's happened to English football.
Don't say it like that. Wait, sorry, Deji. Don't say it like that. Yeah. Nah, that was very cheeky, you know. He said we own over half of the Premier League.
We do.
No, but like how Manchester United got like what 13?
Yeah, and we've got 8, and we've got 8, and we've got 8. Hold on. So they've got they've got 13. All right. Hooks, no problem. We said Premier Leagues. It is a bit cheeky. So they've got 13, but I can tell you, Hooks, you've got 3. You've got 3. I've got 8. I've got 8. Yeah. So it's not that cheeky coming from you. It's not that cheeky. You've got 3, bro.
Hey, that I'm not speaking as an Arsenal.
Bro, you're actually closer. You've got as many. You're closer to Tottenham. When we're talking about how many, you're closer to Tottenham than you are us. You are. We got 5 more than you. You've got 3 more than Tottenham. So
they haven't started. So technically, you can't.
I'm just saying, legends of the field.
They're N/8. N/8 non-applicable.
All right, fair. You're closer to Blackburn. You're right. You're closer to Blackburn.
Hey, big up Blackburn. All the Blackburners out there.
But look, just to say, as two Manchester teams, you know, supposedly going at it in a so-called Manchester derby, it was totally woeful. And look, you're talking about, and this is why I was telling you that it's the end of the road, because we were led to believe that somehow Pep could turn this thing around. And I love the fact that you're calling him out today, bro. Like, really and truly, Pep's become a madman overnight. Let's be real. Why is he playing all of these old fogies? It's not working, bro. It's not working. He keeps believing in this hype. But also, I'm questioning even the players you brought in. I don't know if they've got the mustard to be able to...
All right, cool. Des, please give some context. So based on that, and based on, I presume you're making that comment talking on today's game. So which players that he's brought in are you talking about, please?
I'm looking at is it Savinho?
He didn't play today. He didn't play today.
I'm talking about in general, bro.
Right. All right. So again, hold on. Des. So we're talking about the players that he's brought in January, right?
Are you happy with all these players? Yeah.
What, the ones he brought in January? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we only saw. Right, okay. So we only saw one of them today, which was Marmoush, and Marmoush was probably one of our best players, right? Yeah, yeah, Marmoush was good. Kuzanov didn't play today. Victor Hayes, who's 18, he didn't play today. And the other one we brought in, probably one of the ones that we missed today massively, was Nico Gonzalez. So, yeah, bro, I'm happy with them. It's a bit of a weird comment when we're talking about today's game and only one of them played.
I'm asking you a legit question, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy with them. Yeah. Bro, 1,000,000%.
You led me to believe that this is a poor season. And I'm telling you, I'm looking over the horizon and I can't see how you're going to go back to winning the league from here.
So Deji, my answer to that would be, this is a big ass rebuild, yeah. When you look at it, you're talking our midfield is Gundogan, who's 34, 35, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic. Those 4 all need replacing, yeah. So far, all of them need replacing, yeah. So this is a rebuild that is not going to happen in 6 months. It's not going to happen in one transfer window, because the key was in January we had to sort out the defense, and remember we had a lot of injuries, yeah. Since January, right? Going into January, there was no chance I thought we were going to get Champions League football or a trophy, right? Since then, I still believe we will get Champions League football and a trophy. And then we rebuild we get the proper rebuild, because when you're talking about replacing Kevin De Bruyne and some of them, that's not something you do in a January window. You do it in the summer, right? So I hear what you're saying. Deji, listen, you are clipped up. We know that you think Man City are over, never challenge it again, and goodbye, yeah? But I mean, and based on today, I wasn't happy with today. But again, that is not based on the new players. Today was based on the fucking old players. Like, bro, I watched us the other day, and we looked so much better than we did today. What was the difference? The midfield and people, not the midfield and wingers. That's the difference. Pep, and the biggest frustration is, as long as they stay at our club, Pep's going to keep fucking going back to it, because it's his tried and tested, and that's why I'm calling out Pep. Someone at the club needs to say to Pep, like someone needs to tell Pep, like look at Pep and say, bro, this is the proof is in the pudding today, yeah, because midweek we saw a lot more fluid team, and yeah, man, it's frustrating, Dej. It's frustrating because it does. I've been a lot more positive, and today's just made me put my head down a bit and think, fucking hell, frustrating, man.
Respect that. That's all I wanted to say. You know.
You know what? United have taken 4 points off us this season in United's worst season in Premier League history. Right? That sums it up for me, and that's where Cass can sit here and go, you know what? We took 4 points off of City. We went to there.
You're 1 L from hitting double figures, which is
who us?
I think you've taken more L's. Yeah,
bro, I look at it.
Yes, I'm just saying.
No, but bro, you say one away from double figures, yeah? In my head, we've already hit double figures because I look at the other competitions and look at that. I already think we've lost in all comps. Oh, like I swear we're 15 plus. So, fucking not good enough. And today's just one of them. I was hopeful that we were going to start getting back to putting runs together of winning. And today's just confirmed to me we're deep in a fight for Champions League football, because are we still fifth today? Are we fifth after today?
It's looking a bit Van der Peaky today. Newcastle will have the opportunity to go above you, and they got a game.
Yeah, so Newcastle will go above us.
Yeah, they got Leicester in it, so you dropped to sixth.
They go above Chelsea as well.
Hold on. So Newcastle win.
Oh no, they don't.
Hold on. So Newcastle win tomorrow. They're playing Leicester. They win that, yeah. They go 53 points. They win again.
They go a point behind Forest.
Bro, Newcastle. Yeah. See, Newcastle getting. I think you're going to get top four.
We'll get another draw for you lot. Don't worry.
You ain't getting a draw.
They've got 2 games in hand.
Yeah, they've got 2 games in hand. Yeah.
They're playing tomorrow.
So. Yeah,
the top 4 looked absolutely mad, bro. I'm not. It's like even not even just that year. By the way, look at that. Fulham are not even 4 points off of you lot.
Yeah,
that's mad.
But this is what.
And look at Brighton. They got just there. It's mad. 2 results can change the whole look at the table. Who the fuck have Forest got next? That's crazy.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go back to it and say it one more time. Like,
I'll just go silent for 2 minutes. Safe, Andy. Get your wallet up, mate.
Fucking. I'm sorry, yeah, but I said it the other day on LB's show, and a City fan in the comments started saying, absolutely fucking shocking take, yeah. I said, I don't want to see Foden for the rest of the season unless it's off the bench, right? And today is just proven I was right. Like,
crap at the moment.
Bro, he's really fucking bad. Like, and
dusty.
And there are reasons behind it. Like, there's cool. Like, and you know what? With the old players, I don't mind there being one. Like, we've seen the recent games. We've seen Gundogan play the last 3 games now, yeah? Which we already know. He's 34, 35. Can't remember his exact age. He had 2 good games. Great. Why are you playing him for a third? It's like you're forgetting what happens when you start playing Gundogan every game. He's going to start getting worse because his legs start going. De Bruyne... We want the fairy tale ending for De Bruyne. But again, I'm going to be honest with you. The fairy tale ending for De Bruyne only comes if we use him off the bench. Like, we can't, these players, yeah, or just play one of them. You can't have your midfield based on, fuck it, I'm going to play all 3 of them, all 4 of them, because it's not working, man. And the maddest thing is, I think we all saw with the way Man United played, we needed to stretch that game. You need wingers on the fucking pitch to stretch the game. It's just so frustrating. when you're actually going, do you know what, Nunes, as far as the rest of my team, Nunes didn't have a bad game. You know you're in a bad place, man. Bad. Actually, Edison was all right today as well. Edison was probably one of our better players. I don't know what more we can say on this game. The game was shit. The quality was shit. It was disgraceful to be a part of it. It was sad for me. Like, Hooks, you see how when you lot were in a bad place, yeah? And then when you get out of it and you're like, cool. When Arsenal are involved in games now, generally, they're competitive games, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
You can use. It's sad to go the opposite way, bro. It's sad to, like, remember them City-Liverpool games? Them City-Liverpool games like 3, 4, 5 seasons ago where the quality of football was proper. And then I'm coming up against a 14th place Manchester United and having to watch quality of football like that. And the difference is, this isn't like a couple of years ago where the quality of football was shit because United were offering nothing. Today it was, no, we were as bad as them.
Yeah, it's
United were actually more threatening than us. And it's fucking embarrassing. So, do you know what pisses me off as well at the end of the game, bro? Their players and our players were hugging and shit.
I'm saying do you know what, yeah? The only team that I've seen, yeah, Manchester City players obviously that I've seen in England have genuine disdain for, hate for, is Arsenal. And I don't understand why. Like every time I see you, man, playing Liverpool, yeah, man, happy, huggy after the game. Man United, happy after the
I'll
game.
tell you why it is, bro. I'll tell you why it is.
I'll tell you why. Can I ask Hooks, because I think Hooks is being disingenuous. Hooks, if you saw a brother that tried to dress like you every day, would you be happy with it?
Yeah, why not? It means I'm doing
so
something right.
So you'd be happy with someone dressing identical, shaving their beard like you, wearing a grey beanie like you, wearing a little trim hoodie. You're cool with it. You're like, acting like you're twin.
But you know what, yeah? Do you know what, yeah? I don't really care for it so much anymore, but like this whole copy thing is a bit disingenuous, isn't it? Like, because like Arteta was actually working with Guardiola. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like he was some random guy, never worked with Guardiola, didn't come through like the same.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. It's even worse when it's even worse when your bedroom buys the same trainers as you. I lie.
But they came from the same school of thought. So, of course, they're going to have similar styles of play.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Really?
Whoa.
I played for Everton, bro. What school of thought?
What? Hold on.
What do you mean? But
No. I want to know what you mean by that. From Barca. All right. Yeah. I hear it. I do hear it. Yeah. La Masia. Yeah. From La Masia. Yeah. Bro, do you know what? I'll be real with you. Do you know why I think it is Hooks? And like being genuine, not trying to mock it. There's 2 reasons. The first reason, I do think it's because, and this ain't a good thing, yeah, it kind of kills off football a little bit, but I think between this City group of players and the Liverpool group of players, yeah, I feel like there's a mutual respect there because of the fact that they went at it for seasons and both of them ended up taking trophies out of them seasons. I think the other thing, I think this is a real one, yeah, I think Just D's said it before, right? That sometimes when he used to go out in London, he'd see Tottenham and Arsenal players, out together and cool with each other, yeah? Liverpool and Man City players, yeah, are actually like especially a lot of the foreign players at Liverpool and City, they actually fucking are brethrens, that they live near each other because Manchester and Liverpool are not far away. Their kids go to the same school. And that's, by the way, that's not a good thing. I mean, it's good away from football, but it means that, like, you see Bruno and Bernardo Silva are fucking cuddling and that. They're brethrens. Like they go on international duty together and that. And it's not good. It's good in life that people are friends, yeah, but you need to be able to draw a line between it, and you need to be able to go it. Like Neville was talking about it, I think, today. When Schmeichel was at City and Schmeichel tried to acknowledge Neville in the dressing room, Neville told him to fuck off. Literally, like, why are you joining the ops for? Don't talk to me.
No, he didn't tell him to fuck off.
Bro, oh no, he literally just said nothing.
I mean, like, because Gary Neville was the idiot. Like, he's not.
No, bro, he did. Have you not seen it? He just, bro, the clip went round. Schmeichel in the dressing room when there was a Manchester derby, when Schmeichel's in Golf City, he tried to say hello to Neville, and Neville looked at him, looked him up and down, and looked away. And bro, and he mentioned it today. He said, I was confused at why this guy left our club, was going away as a legend, and decided to come back, join the Ops, and celebrate when the Ops scored against us. Like, I ain't got time for that. Like that, but that's how it should be. Like, I don't know. It's anyway. Let's move on from this game, because this game was just fucking a headache, man. There's other games to talk about.
To be fair, CB said he'd be here, but clearly, I don't know. He might still be jet lagged or something. He was in Thailand, isn't it? He only landed.
Bro, I feel. Listen, I woke up.
Boys, like these, man. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Yeah. When I drop points, yeah, or lose, and people start catching up to me, yeah, these men are always here, but on time before me, blood, yeah. But when their teams slipping away, yeah, not doing what they should be doing, missing, gone, on out of time, and then they'll get here with like 10 minutes left to go, and I can't really slew them because I have to go. Do you know what? Yeah, phone calls have been made. Yeah, these men have been chatting wicked to me, especially these Chelsea man. You Chelsea man, yeah, you pricks, you better finish above me, yeah. You better.
I feel like we need more people here, so me and Cass can go in jail for a bit as well. And some of you lot, I'm baffled, yeah, at why I haven't been put in jail yet. I'm a bit confused because when we're talking about Chelsea, I ain't got no smoke for Chelsea today because look, I've been talking about in this Champions League place fight. Yeah, about how I'm looking around waiting for some of the Ops to drop points so we can fucking take advantage of that. Well, before our game, I watched Chelsea drop points, but then I watched my club fucking drop points, right? So
I can't lie, Chelsea are horrendous, bro.
Hold on. But this is a problem, Cass. How can we talk about Chelsea being horrendous? Yeah, when they played out. Yep, I hear it, bro. So Hooks can talk on it. Right now,
you man can as well.
I don't feel I can talk on it at the moment. I'll be real. That performance today, bro. When I watched Chelsea away at Brentford play out a 0-0 draw, bro. We then went to Old Trafford and played out a fucking 0-0 draw and looked no more threatening than fucking Chelsea. So I can't have Chelsea. I can't, bro. I watched Liverpool get smoked by Fulham. Where was that game, by the way? Was it at Fulham?
Was that Fulham?
Yeah, I can't have smoke for that. I can't have smoke for that because my team went to fucking Old Trafford and didn't score a goal. Thank you. That's cool. So come on, move us over. Monts can go in this chair now. 2
minutes. 2 minutes. No, we're discussing that. We're fired.
But you're saying bye then. So
it's 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes silence.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, look,
perfect.
Just look at the timer there. Yeah, that's what I do.
So
I'm out now.
Everybody needs to think about this year. Everybody needs to think about this year. The only reason that Chelsea are where Chelsea are, yeah, is new manager bounce. It's new manager bounce, and it faded away. And it's
right. You think it's that hefty?
Yeah, it's fading away. Like, cause look where they were game week 18. Everybody was giddy. New manager bounce faded away. Them man are fading away, bro. Fading away. I beg.
I think it's that, but I think generally speaking, the Prem has been poor this season as well.
That's
the
worst. That's the worst excuse for Chelsea to be.
Yeah.
If the league is shit and Chelsea are being shit after a reset, isn't that?
If the league was better, Chelsea wouldn't be where they are. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Bro, straight next to Diddy's crazy. A massive why. Wait, Andy, didn't you man lose yesterday?
Yeah.
Scrubs.
Yeah, and
Scrubs. I ain't seen Wolfie though.
Where is Wolfie? Because Wolfie told me 4 months ago he's gonna finish above me, and since that day he's not been.
It's been 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes.
Who just asked for Wolfie?
Months and me. Bring him here. I'll bring him here.
Yeah, no.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. See, this Months, that's cheeky coming from you today, you know.
Yeah, he's not allowed to 5 minutes anyways.
That's cheeky coming from you, Monts. I'm not gonna lie. I was just saying I ain't got no smoke for no one because I feel after drawing with Man United, I can't, right?
Wolfie
Bro,
won
you just
yesterday.
lost today, and you're asking for Wolfie. I'd save it till you lift the Premier League, then ask for Wolfie.
It's crazy, but on the Chelsea thing, I want to please refrain.
Bro, you lost today. You can't be asking. You lost today. You can't be asking for Wolfie. That's mad.
What a bunch of shit Premier League champions can't even fucking get the job done. But what's it
I
called?
know, man. Playing with their food.
Hey, I don't know who should feel. I don't know who should feel more pissed off though. I don't know if it's Liverpool fans that think, in fuck's sake, why when we have great seasons do we have these mediocre ends where it almost feels like, oh fuck's sake, why we celebrate? Like you forget about the fact that you've already won it. Or I don't know if Hooks, you should feel fucking pissed off because you're thinking, fuck me, why did we not keep winning? Like why?
I could never ever explain, to anybody how vexed I am because what's happening to Liverpool, I predicted it the whole season.
Yeah.
You must feel even more angry.
Yeah.
I'm fuming. But the thing is, these men are starting to play about with their food to the point where I've been so shit, but they might just let me back in.
Nah, you're not coming back in. You're not back in. Bro.
The mad thing is, bro, it's one of the ones where sorry, but we've all probably. We've all been, I don't know, this is where social media is a fucker. Because I honestly think, social media has probably got in the Arsenal players' heads because everyone in social media is saying, league's done, Arsenal ain't catching up. And probably it's got in the players' heads where actually, if Arsenal just kept on the job until mathematically it was not possible, like, who knows, innit? But now it's bro, it must be mad frustrating because you're looking at the games that you should have won.
We've drawn 11 games.
Well,
we've drawn 11 games. If like, I don't know, 5 of those 11 games that we drew were just wins, or maybe 4 wins and 1 loss, we're in a much better position.
Yeah.
Would you say that those draws were down to the fact that maybe you guys at the beginning of the season were heavily reliant on corners?
No, I would say it's because we've been shit. That's what it's down to. Like, do you know what? Yeah, the fact that we have 11 draws, I think, points more towards the fact that we should have signed a striker in the summer.
I Hooks. That's like me saying, if Man United, with their 8 draws, won all those draws, I'd be about 2 points behind you.
No, but you don't have the capacity to do that.
But I drew.
I have the capacity.
But I drew. If I'm drawing, do I not have the capacity to go and win the game?
My players are underperform. Like
so are mine.
I'm underperform. No, you are where you.
How? Why? But how do you know they're not underperforming? No, but how do you know they're not underperforming? What are you on about? I can say the same thing.
No, do you know how
Tottenham could say the same thing? Tottenham could be in top 5 or 6 or whatever if they convert their wins to draws. What about Liverpool's draws? What about Liverpool's draws?
Pigs can fly. Yeah, pigs can
fly. If Liverpool beat us at Anfield, they'll have 3 points more. They'll be at 3 points less.
Hell can freeze over. All of this, any. You know what? Anything can happen. Yeah, you know what, Cass? Go out into the back garden and try to do Kamehameha. That can happen as well, right?
Hey, brother, I can't lie. I've tried in the shower once or twice. Not once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, what's going on? What did I just hear? Why are we talking about being in the shower?
Don't lie to yourself. Everyone has had a try in the shower trying to do a coffee.
Hold on, trying to do what?
Jacuzzi.
Try
when they were younger. I can't make Kamehameha. It's this animated thing.
Oh, right.
Is crazy.
It's mad. Man thought I was like,
hold on,
man thought I was like,
what is it? Someone give me an example.
Like I was like one of the airbenders, but a waterbender. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
No, man in the shower. Where water dripping down, man.
That's a massive why.
Bro, what is going on?
The fact that you put that out online, yo, of you doing that, I know you.
I'll be real. Like, I've tried to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
in the shower. In the shower, not in the shower.
Well, relax. Not in the shower. Not in the shower. Just like, when we was a kid, you're telling me you didn't try to go Super Saiyan when you was a kid.
100% all the time.
I tried to go Super Saiyan, it just didn't work.
What is it like? Hold on, it's like Ryu and Ken when they do Hadouken type.
Yeah, kind of. But look, he's got like an energy blast. Look, did you see the energies like it?
Right, yeah. Hold on, you Bob.
Yeah, but have you?
What, you trying to be superpower in the shower?
Yeah, but when you're young, in it. It's different.
Did you ever like try to go like proper like Super Saiyan like properly like?
By the way, you're out now. Once Hooks, you're in.
you know, like, you know what I mean? Proper chat. And then you start feeling the goosebumps.
Oh, this is mad. Anyone that's just joined this, this is mental. Anyone that's just joined this, you go in. All you said is
Edgy must be thinking
in the
what's going
shower,
on,
and you're
man.
going, oh, it's mad.
That's mad.
Naked Hadoukens is dark, man.
Have you ever tried to make Hadoukens in the shower? Bro, that is wild.
Hooks is Joe for 5 minutes. That's funny, man.
But no, I said everyone's trying. I feel like everyone's tried to go Super Saiyan once or twice in their life, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Well, what about your team? Did they go Super Saiyan today?
Oh, did Salah tried Super Saiyan today?
Nah, Salah went Super Saiyan. Look cold though. We saying the blonde afro and that. It look cold. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know, man.
I don't even know how to kill you, except the fact that your defense, were moving like
they killed us. No, they killed us.
Yeah, your defense killed you. It's a weird thing to say for one, I don't know what to really say, but when you talk about the Premier League, it's like you're top of the league. It's like trying to cost you when you're top of the league. It's the same thing. Now, what's here that treatment? Is that how do you cost Liverpool? How do you cost them? The fact that you nearly came back, Elliot smashed the bar as well, and everything like that at the end, nearly went in. I don't know if you got a few words to say about that.
Hold on, actually, I don't have much. Dej, you lot won today.
Dej is the only winner. I can't believe Dej is the only winner.
Dej, bro, let's swap us in it. Let Dej host for a bit.
He's got his own.
Just quickly about my win with Liverpool. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I've got standards to beat a Southampton team that's only picked up 10 points this season. I can't shake my bum for it. The real game is this week, Thursday, against Frankfurt. I take the win. I'm shameless like that. But I've got standards. But let's talk about Liverpool, though. For me, I was doing a watch-along, so I can't say much. I watched the game. But there are a few things I have noticed. I think you, man, would have genuinely won the league twice in recent year when there's been a madness. The first was COVID. And this season, everyone's just been rubbish. Let's be real, bro. I just want to break it down. When the going got tough, Liverpool didn't turn up. You didn't turn up against Newcastle. You didn't turn up against PSG. And the way you got whopped, you were 3-1 down. The way you got whopped by Fulham, it was borderline disgraceful. And I can't even say, bro, I was not surprised. So, yes, I give you your flowers. In the poor season where nobody turned up, in the season where Man City lost 9 games in the Prem, let's not talk about all competitions, you won the league. And Hook should be pissed. This was an easy season to win the league. In a season where we got bloody Wolfie chatting rubbish, I can't wait for this brother to come out of his chair next season. I just think Liverpool aren't legit, bro. I take the win. Do the shameless thing, bro. But really and truly, bro, next season, you might have to stay humble, bro, because I don't think you men are about it.
You're not about that life. Can Deji be jailed? He has to name a price. That's for him.
I can't be jailed. I won today. Yeah? Know that, hold that. Know that, hold that. I won.
Can you not name a price? Can you not name a price, Deji, if they want to shut you up?
If they want to shut me up, man, they better put 50 down. They better put it down because, to be honest, I don't know how someone getting 3 points. I don't know how someone making light work of their opposition. I don't know how a team relegates a team and I'm going jail. Make that make sense.
Yeah, Dej. Yeah, bro, you got to be paying big money. Bro, if anyone even tries, it's got to be worthwhile.
Man said, "Is that all you're worth?"
Who said that?
Oh, who said that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You probably ain't got that P, bro. Because if you did, you wouldn't talk.
He put you in jail, Hooks, as well, bro.
People who are about it don't do too much talking, bro. They just do.
They just slap it down. Pause.
They just do, baby. So you're just showing even yourself
bigger pause after you said that.
I only said £50 worthless.
See what you like. I don't really give a damn. I named the price that I thought you might be able to afford.
Because
Hold
I
back.
look.
But
So
yeah,
who can we talk about today though? Who are we allowed to talk about?
Deji, no, let me just
yeah,
say,
innit?
Deji, obviously, for me,
There's loads.
I understand why you might have that outlook on that. It was an easy Premier League to win. Obviously, there were many seasons where, not many seasons, there were a couple of seasons where my fellow friend Daps won the league and there wasn't really many challenges. And I understand he probably had to deal with these kind of narratives as well. And in that sense, I think when it comes to someone who hasn't seen a title in their lifetime, I feel like it's difficult for you to speak on something you've never won and that you've only ever challenged for once. And the fact that that year that you actually challenged, you ended up finishing third that year, still behind. You call that a challenge when Leicester won the league. I'm pretty sure Leicester won the league game week 35 or 34. So when they done the celebrations, when they're all watching the game at Vardy's yard, or I can't remember whose yard it was at. So
the whole time I was muted.
You know what I'm saying? So them times there, as I said, them times there, like if you've never seen anything remotely to do with a title or a major, I feel like it's a bit insulting to talk about what you think it takes to win, or even to talk about the value. Whoa, hold on.
I have though.
I'm talking. So I'm replying to Deji. I'm just replying to Deji. Yeah. So my thing is that listen, Fergie's won titles of 75 points. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, Dej, you think you can come up here and talk like you can value or rank certain Premier Leagues. It's not my fault. You man stink like shit.
Hold on.
It's not my fault that the mid 6 teams have better managers than the top 6 teams. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that, again, Arsenal, who are destined to take the place from, you know, the other bald guy, didn't do that. It's not my fault that Daps fell off a cliff. Because when Liverpool fell off a cliff and City won the league, I wasn't hearing shit. You know what I'm saying? So
because the league was still no. Can we not? Okay, again.
No. The league wasn't competitive. The league wasn't competitive. Let me quickly check.
No, because you have to interject when man are chatting rubbish. Yeah?
I'm not chatting.
Don't wait to the end.
When we fell off a cliff,
we done Deji.
Well, to be fair, you fell off a cliff a few times, Mark. So I don't know which season you mean.
Wait.
That strengthens my point even more, brother.
Strengthens
my point even more.
No, this City Pool link up's insane. I don't like it.
It's crazy. But by the way, let's be honest, yeah. When Arsenal, 2 seasons ago, however long it was, when we was top of the league and it looked like for a period of time we was gonna win it 2 times in a row, people like,
you didn't win it.
Oh, this is the dead Premier League. Oh, the only reason why Arsenal were there is because everyone else has fallen off. So let's not act like this is a new
in that voice as well, Hooks.
Yeah, and then Joe's mad. Man City go on to win it, and I don't hear nothing about the league was dead. But when Arsenal was top, the league is dead. So hold that.
Well, I can just confirm every time we win the league, I hear it. It's just there's things that you only hear, when your team are involved. Because if not, you just don't hear it. Because I've heard it so many times. The quality.
I never said. Bro,
I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that everybody else, bar Liverpool, has been dead. I think Liverpool have a good 2, 3, maybe even 4 gears that they could have gone up.
Yeah, maybe.
They've been cruising. Yeah. Liverpool haven't been playing good either. You've just been doing what other teams can't do, which is 3 points. That's all you've done.
Yeah,
you haven't really.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't know why man saying it personal.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why you're taking
North London link up as well. That's
victim thing. I don't know why you're doing the victim thing. There's
no
There's don't want to go down that road.
You yourself could admit that you've seen Liverpool.
I've refrained from using that word.
That you've seen better Liverpool teams. You've seen better Liverpool teams not win the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've refrained.
I agree. I think once it's a victim.
Obviously, using the victim word.
Emphasis.
It's a little bit hypocritical there because if we, you know what I'm saying, but that's fine. I'll let that one slide this one time. But listen, I already said this, bro. I just think that people are always gonna say this when their team's not winning, and it is what it is. I think that Liverpool have lost their second game this season, and we're 11 points clear.
Hold on, was that only your second game you lost this season?
Yeah.
Oh, mad.
Bro, that's actually mad. I thought you must.
That's mad. That's real talk, bro.
That's our second loss in the Premier League. A man are telling me I'm 11 points clear. A man are telling me I limped over the finish line.
Well, like Van Dijk did against Muniz today,
Like-
or Beto.
Like, man are saying I limped over
I don't think you have. I don't think you've limped over it. But Monts, the one thing I'd say is you must be a little bit frustrated that at times there's been a few times, like even remember the time you won the league, you were on to do a record points that season and you ended up not achieving it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then this season again, you're probably just about going to hit 90 points. But I mean, you are right. Fergie was winning leagues with fucking 75 points. So
Yeah, like,
it's still a Premier League, but it's just I think for you, it's like you. I know deep down you do want to have one of them seasons where you're hitting, whether it be mad points or whether it be you're doing a double.
Bro, if I could win the next 5 Premier Leagues on 81 points,
I hear it.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about this other stuff. I'll use it for like leverage if we're talking about best ever teams and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear
That's
it.
what those are conversations for who's won the best ever this, who's won the best ever that. Because guess what? You're in a winners conversation. You're in a winners conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously,
it's mad that it's only your second loss.
You're in prison for 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro, this is the second loss. I'm acting like I'm limping over the finish line. The bottom line is, we can go back to many seasons and we can talk about, losses that, that's in how many of your many Premier Leagues. I'm pretty sure you've lost 5 or 6 games in each of those leagues.
Yeah. Bro, last season we lost a fair few last season.
By the way, anyone can 3 months is
that is mad when I hear that stat, bro.
You called you a prison's victim, man.
Don't get me wrong, Daps, I'm not gonna lie. Last season, I just checked. You only lost 3 games last season. That's quite impressive, to be fair.
We must have drew shitloads then.
Drew 7.
A lot. Yeah.
Well, you can be quiet there. I only realised though, Hooks, you only lost 3 this season.
Yeah.
Arsenal have drawn a lot. I know Arsenal have drawn a lot.
He's all there glazing. Only lost my second game of the season. I've only lost 1 more game. This is the thing. I don't know why you're
drawn 11 games.
You're in prison.
You deserve nothing.
Hey, you're in prison. Yeah, you're in prison. So this is my thing. Yeah, this is why I'm vexed. This is why I'm now super vexed. Yeah, because everything I predicted to happen has happened. Yeah. Now, if only my club in the summer, when let's get the one piece of the puzzle that we needed this season. Obviously, in hindsight, maybe you could argue a bit more, but from the summer, go and get the striker, at least half of these draws are not draws. And then we're clear. There's nobody that can tell me otherwise, that if Arsenal didn't go and get the striker that I told them to get, that they're probably going to go and get a year later, that we would not have been top of the league.
Well, the one thing I would say is if we're doing what ifs, then I'm allowed a what if as well. And it sounds so mad, but and this is me opening fire for Rodri FC, but Hooks, go back to when Rodri got injured because you were here, Was I saying it's fine? We've won all our games so far without Rodri. We won't miss him that much.
I think he was right.
Yeah. Do you know, bro? And real talk, I was saying that. Real talk. Looking back, I was definitely saying, because we had won all our games up till then without Rodri because he'd hardly played, and I was thinking, it's fine. We've been winning games, bro. Without Rodri, it's so mad. I think we would have been challenging if we had Rodri. I think we would have been challenging if we had Rodri.
So do I, but that's an injury. Do you get what I'm saying? I've had hella injuries. Spurs had hella injuries this season. Do you know what I mean? Injuries happen. What I'm talking about is every single person in the world that watches football knew that Arsenal needed to sign a striker in the summer.
Yeah.
And if they just go and do that, I'm not faffing about where I am right now.
If you do that, you win the league, folks.
This is
If
what I'm
you do
saying.
that, you would have won the league, my brother.
We got 11 draws. That's
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, I hear it.
Wait, I don't even think we had. Wait, did we even have 11 draws in the? I don't think we had 11. Did we have 11 draws in the Invincible season? 11 draws is mad. 11 draws is actually mad. Okay, we had 12. We got one less than the Invincible season.
Yeah, yeah. And Johnny saying Rodri FC then. I mean, bro, if your best player makes you a FC, then yeah, call us Rodri FC. I ain't mad at it. He's still a City player. He's one of my players. Like, he has been that important. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was blind thinking, yeah, he's not that important. We can win games without him. Without Rodri makes so many players on the pitch better. That's what it is.
It's not even Rodri FC. He's just a major cog.
Yeah, he is. He is.
It's like you take Saka out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You take Mo Salah out of Liverpool. Like, do you know what I mean? You take. I don't think. Man United and Tottenham don't really have somebody like that, so I don't know. But you get what I'm saying.
No, but a prime example is if we took a player out of our team today, and this has been one of the things I've seen, probably a frustration going back to the game today. On Tuesday when we played Leicester, the speed we were moving the ball at, like, was so much better, right? When Rodri's on the pitch, the speed we recycle moves. So if it's not working on the left and we need to switch it to the right, through Rodri, that happens extremely quickly, right? Today, there's the amount of time it takes to move the ball from the left to the right without Rodri is fucking insane. Like, it's just completely different. Rodri unlocks the best out of a lot of players on the pitch. And you are right. Like, if we're doing this, then Liverpool Salah FC, right? Arsenal Saka FC.
Yeah, we are. At the moment, we are. Yeah, we are.
And that's the thing. Do you know what? But the thing is, it's fine. I've heard Mont say this a lot this season, but it's fine because Salah plays for Liverpool, yeah? So...
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, bro, when Son's cooking for Spurs, it's fine for Spurs to be Son FC or Kane FC because if they are your best player, yeah, that's fine.
But that's the only thing I would say is it's not hard. I think we could convene a team of just man them from the chat and we would move the ball pretty quickly against that Leicester team. It's one of the dustiest teams.
I hear you, bro, but I don't know if you watch the City-Leicester game, yeah? I do hear you 100%, but the difference is we played Leicester twice this season, right? We played Leicester twice this season, and they've been shit all season. When we played them the first time, yeah, we looked shit. We looked shaky. The other day when we played them, like, we looked... you watch us against Leicester, watch us against United. United are pretty dusty at the moment as well. There's a big fucking difference of how we played when we had fucking Grealish on the pitch, Gonzalez on the pitch, Doku on the pitch, Savio on the pitch. We were a lot more fluid than we were today. It's sad to watch it, bro, but Gundogan, De Bruyne, Foden, Kovacic, it takes them fucking ages. Like, they're missing passes. They're not seeing simple passes. The amount of times me and Cass are going, why didn't they just switch that? But it's like they're not seeing things no more.
Yeah, it's all shit, man. If when maybe shoulda, woulda, coulda, number 20. I'm not saying that last part either. But anyways, man, today was shit, bar for Deji. But even though he plays Southampton, he knows that his team's shit.
I can't take my bum for beating Southampton. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But anyways, be back tomorrow, really, man. Has anyone got anything coming up? What shit.
I'm running tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. blood. You get me? Come back.
I thought you ran everything like 10 a.m. every morning, no?
No. Well, sometimes I do 9, sometimes I do earlier, but it's a new show. Like, there's the actual concept behind the show in it. So,
what's the concept?
Then we find out. You know what I mean?